We're going to look inside one of these Austrian birdwatching boxes. Coming back from Ukraine, I was lucky enough to be just in time for Pride in Vienna. It was so great watching people dress up, how they wanted to dress up, and it made me think I wish every weekend, every day was like this, because people were just so open and friendly and so many scenes of emotion, and I absolutely enjoyed it. But soon after, I had to move. I was moving from my place in the 9th to a place in the 14th. But luckily, I had my Tyrolean tank, Luca, to help me move stuff.
Ja, okay, passt. Dann haben Sie ihn recht. Okay, tschüss. Yeah,
Luca then invited me for a weekend camping in Lower Austria. I didn't know anyone besides Luca, but I thought, why not? It was a summer of saying yes to things, in my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Komplett abgefahren.
During the day, we sat in the sun and sang and played music and ate food. We cooked ourselves on the campfire. And at night, we danced and, I suppose, fire danced in some cases, to be honest. But overall, it was an interesting weekend where I met, everyone I met was a new person. It was good, but very draining socially, I think. So after this weekend, I took some time to just relax, but unforgettable. I loved it. And then there was next weekend as well. A friend of mine, Matthias, was in a band called the Blossomers, so he invited me along to go up to Upper Austria, just a little place on the border with Germany. I'll put it here. And yeah, so I drove with him and his friends with the band equipment in the background. My official status was of a photographer photographing the band, of course. So we drove up and eventually we got there to the festival. As you can tell, the music at the beginning was very soft but enjoyable, but not what I was expecting the Blossomers to sound like. They're a heavy rock band, but I was surprised again when this traditional Austrian stuff was happening. Very glad to see it. It was very nice, but it was very odd. I wasn't expecting it at a rock concert, to be honest. Then it got to the later in the night and the sun went down and the rock music started to come out, the heavier dance stuff. And this is a band called Chadu, and I was absolutely mesmerised with the front woman, as I'll explain later, and also I get the name wrong later in this video as well. But it was great, the atmosphere was electric, everybody was dancing, the lighting, as you can see, it was just spectacular. I just felt very lucky to be there, to be honest, just very impulsive, always say yes. But eventually, the Blossomers came on, and that's my friend Matthias, who invited me in the red. He's the bass player. And as you can see, they're just generating such atmosphere. If anyone's interested in tiny churches on the Austrian-German border, well, here's your lucky day. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Can you see if we can see inside? Oh, it's locked, but it looks very beautiful. The village that we're at, obviously a farming village, because I'm looking at a 10-ton cow looking at me. See him there? But the concert last night was absolutely unbelievable. My friend's band, the Blossomers, were absolutely fab. Unfortunately, I did not take any videos because I was taking photographs of the whole thing. So, but then there was this band on afterwards called, I think it was called Seda or Cheddar, yeah. But I don't know, but they were absolutely, the performer was absolutely mesmerising. And then she was, tempo changes, I did take a video of them. But the only place I've been to in Upper Austria before is Linz, and I've been to Linz a couple of times. And, you know, there are two types of people in Austria. Those who are from Linz, and they, you know, it's their home place, it's where they hung out when they were a teenager and stuff, and they defend it. And all those who really see Linz for what it is. And no, but it's quite an industrial place, and I think you really have to find the hidden gems and have some connection to it for it to float your boat, really. But this is northwest Upper Austria, so this is right close to the German border. Sorry, very close to the German border. And yeah, it's pretty nice, as you can see. So we're going to get a very special treat. We're going to look inside one of these Austrian bird-watching boxes. So let's take a look. Oh, first thing you see. Deer, a lot of carpet, wow. Picture of a tree, of course. Well, I think I was expecting something more like Lonely Drunk Farmer, but it seems like it's more old 70s granny. And the 1970s, not the age. Well, I might as well go up. So, imagine you are an Austrian farmer and you are searching for those wascally wabbits. It's not a bad little operation, actually. I quite like it. Yeah, the inside of one of these things. Hopefully a farmer doesn't come along. It's verboten. It sounds like sounds more erotic than threatening. It's verboten. That's better, yeah. Maybe we should give this guy a call, just be like, yo.
Ja, No, he's calling.
Oh yeah.
Chris?
Mate, let's have a silly time. Later that day, we got an offer to accept a lift from somebody who was going to a community pool somewhere in the local town. So me and Eugene, the chap on the phone, who is also the drummer for the Blossomers, decided to accept the offer and go with this guy.
Perfekt, super, ciao.
Cheese.
Alright.
Es ist keiner oder Eintritt verlangt.
Okay. Bist du eigentlich aus der gleichen Ortschaft wie der Matze?
Ja, ich bin aber aus der Gegend angefangen hat sie.
Unfortunately, the only footage I got was when we were leaving the pool, but it was fun. I bought a schnitzel sandwich, no photo included, and a Coke, and just chilled by the pool. It was the perfect hangover day. The 3 weekends following my return to Austria from Ukraine were absolutely amazing. I had these opportunities presented to me in the summer and I said yes. It was my summer of saying yes, and why not? Why the hell not just do it? And I'm so glad I took these opportunities while I could. The summer, well, what a magical time.